So I've been trying to make my videos easier to digest. I guess the simplest answer would be there's a couple of scriptures in the Old Testament, and then it's kind of reiterated in the New Testament after the Jerusalem Council that Christians and Jews should not eat the meat of an animal that is not properly bled. I guess a lot of people call it like kosher laws or something like that. Jehovah's Witnesses take these commands, or take the command to properly bleed the animals, and the statements in the Bible about blood being sacred to God and the life being in the blood, and etc. And they take those as God not wanting them to take in blood whatsoever, including in like blood transfusions or any sort of medical treatment. Now, there are a ton of contradictions within their belief system as far as I've mentioned this before, but they view blood as a symbol of life. But, if you question them as to why God would value the symbol over the thing itself, the analogy I usually use is why would it'd be like valuing your wedding ring more than your actual marriage. The ring is simply a symbol of the marriage. The blood is simply a symbol of the life. But you wouldn't value your ring more than you value your marriage, and you shouldn't value the symbol of life, which would be blood, more than life itself. You also have Jesus many times in the Bible introducing a principle, a Jewish principle referred to as pekwa nefesh, I think, or nefesh. Basically, it's life over law. So you would value someone's life over trying to follow the very exact letter of the law. And the biggest contradiction, of course, is within the last couple decades. I can't remember exactly what year, but I think it was in the 2000s. They switched from banning all forms of blood to allowing blood fractions. So you can't have whole blood, or I think it's white blood cells, red blood cells, plasma, and platelets, if I remember correctly. But you can take fractions that have been broken down even further than those, and that is for some reason just fine. Which doesn't make any sense, because if they truly believe that this is God's and you'd be stealing from God or something like that, that'd be like stealing a truck and then breaking it down into its individual parts and selling it. It would still be wrong. But to be honest, I'm glad that they changed that at least.